border agents have fired on defenseless people trying to apply for asylum. They traveled all the way from Honduras, Guatemala, through Central America, through Mexico. The general process of applying for asylum is you come to the border, you make a claim. If the claim is a viable claim for asylum, they allow you in to see a judge to prove whether or not you are entitled to asylum. Here it is, they are actually tear gassing people who are coming and fleeing violence. And what do we do in the United States of America? Not give us you're tired, you're poor, you're huddled masses. No. Get the hell out and here's some tear gas up your ass.
Exactly.
Which is what they did.
Exactly.
Okay? Yeah. So what happens is that they're not even allowing people to come to the border to apply for asylum. They're actually forcing people to stay in Mexico, not apply for asylum. Now what happens when you have peaceful people, for the most part, who can't apply for asylum, are now on the other side of the border of Mexico, have no shelter, have no food, have no water. They just travel thousands of miles on foot. They use their last pennies to come to America, okay, or try to come to America to flee violence. How do you think they're going to feel? How do you think they're going to feel?
Exactly.
Okay, so it's now going to cause violence.
It's hatred.
It's
breeds
now
hatred.
It's now going to cause violence.
Exactly.
Instead of, there's a much simpler, easier way to do things. Cheaper, less violent, more humane. You allow people to line up. You tell them, we're going to hear your asylum claim right here. If we think it has validity, we're going to put an ankle bracelet on you. You're going to come in and see a judge in a few weeks. The ankle bracelet, we know where you are. You're not going to disappear in America. If you have a good claim for asylum, we take the ankle bracelet off. Congratulations. If you don't, we know where you are, and we pay for a plane ticket to send you home. It's a humane way to do things.
Absolutely.
And guess what? It's a lot less costly than sending 10,000 troops and firing tear gas.
Exactly.
Okay, because now we're going to have a problem with Mexico. Mexico now they don't have the ability to feed and house these people.
Exactly.
Violence, as Marge Higgs says, violence begets violence.
Exactly.
And what happens eventually is Donald Trump creates his own crisis and says, you see, he did it with North Korea. This is his playbook. He does it time and time again. He creates now this situation where on Fox News every day the caravan's coming, the caravan's coming. Who's the caravan? Some poor women and children. Did you see the people who were running from the tear gas? It was a woman holding two little children. That's who's coming to kill us all? Okay, but on Fox News, they're like, the caravan's coming, the caravan's coming, the caravan's coming. Scares the bejesus out of everybody. Okay, so now Trump has created this entire fiction that these couple thousand people are coming to ruin our lives. Okay, it's a couple thousand people coming to ruin our lives. And now says they get close to the border. Okay, you've now said you can't apply for asylum. We're not going to take your claim. Mexico's trying to stop you. So what's somebody going to do? They're going to run down and say, you know what, I'm going to try to sneak in. Try to climb the border. You're not allowing you in. Now all of a sudden they start doing tear gas, and Trump says, "You see, they're all violent people.
They're doing it,
They're all violent people." So he's actually This is all pre-planned.
Exactly.
It's been all pre-planned to justify what he's doing. He creates a crisis, and then he solves the crisis and says, "Look, I'm a great guy." He does it all over the place, and they're doing it against defenseless people.
That's the thing. And
it's not like they're coming with guns or anything.
Absolutely. And then this is also how you breed more hate towards America as a whole.
By the way, here are the terrorists.
Look at them.
These children.
Look how
at the border.
scary she looks. You let these people in and they'll be the greatest patriots we have. You send them home violently in a way like that, you're going to send people home with a hatred for America. You're absolutely right.
The Associated Press reported, this was Chris Sherman, who was at the border, and this was all happened yesterday, reported the U.S. Border Patrol has just launched tear gas into Mexico. The breeze is carrying it hundreds of yards. Parents are running away with choking toddlers.
God.
CNN reporter Wendy Fry was also at the border talking to the migrants, tweeting, Jose Torres says they're here to try to immigrate to support their families. Many in the migrant caravan say they aren't here to start a fight, but to convince America to let them in.
And that's exactly what asylum is.
Now, Homeland Security Secretary Kristen Nielsen says, we're not going to tolerate this type of lawlessness and will not hesitate to shut down ports of entry for security and public. There's no lawlessness.
Right.
You're entitled to apply for asylum under the law. You're not granted, fine, leave.
Right.
Okay, United States is concerned people are going to come in, apply for asylum, not show up to their hearing, disappear in America. Totally legitimate concern.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put an ankle bracelet on them. It costs 89 cents a day. You don't have to tear gas anybody. Trump tweeted, we would be very smart if Mexico would stop the caravans long before they get into our southern border, or if originating countries would not let them in. The Democrats created this problem, no crossing. Now, that's not true. Obama would have, Trump's not doing it. Trump's allowing people to come to the border. Obama was paying Mexico to go to the southern Mexican border to stop people and turn them around.
Right.
That hasn't been happening because Trump is fighting with Mexico right now.
Because he's trying to get them to pay for a wall they don't want.
Right. It's 5,000 people. It's 5,000 people.